We all know that the NBA is full of bad takes, but I don't think we've ever seen something as bad as what we saw from Shaq on Inside the NBA.
He's never seen a guy like Wembanyama. Yes, you have. His name is Bo.
You think Bo?
Let me finish my point.
They both black or something?
No, let me finish my point. Wembanyama is just way more consistent than Bo, but Bo is the first 7 foot that we see with him.
First of all, that's no.
This is Bo.
So they go on to argue for a little bit about this, but really, what the problem here is that Shaq, I don't think, watches enough of Bo's game to be able to really say that they are the same player or Bo is better than the other. And I'm going to clarify right now, I am not a Victor Wembanyama meat writer, nor am I a Bo hater. I just genuinely think that you can't simply compare these two players because they're two tall, skinny, good at dribbling centers. Like, I can't compare Chris Paul to Spud Webb because they're both short as f. It just makes no sense. Now, that's not to say that Bo doesn't have his moments, right? He has some highlights out there. I mean, this one happened just very recently, to be honest. This crazy, not really a dunk, but a crazy play, right? He has his offensive highlights. We've seen it before. It's always on SportsCenter, ESPN, whatever. It's always out there. What you don't really see are his lowlights. These are just his offensive lowlights. You don't really see any of his defensive clips anywhere, but trust me, if you go and search for Bo defensive lowlights, you will see plenty of them. The guy makes no effort on defense. It's a little hard to see. Like, yeah, he'll get a block here and there, don't get me wrong, but when you're 7'2", you're kind of expected to get some blocks. But these are just some offensive turnovers. But you know, these are things that you don't see, and I'm sure Shaq doesn't see either, considering that Bo doesn't really get that much playing time. This is currently his stats this year. Now, yeah, we are only like 5 games into the season, but if you go over his entire career, he really had one season where he played a good majority of games with good minutes, and in that season, he only averaged 9 points, 5 rebounds, or 6 rebounds, I guess, 1 assist, and about 1.2 blocks. Compare that to Victor Wembanyama, who is only in his 5th game of his rookie season. Now, to be fair, we do have a whole season to go through, but just based off the start already, it is looking better for Victor. Now, I'm going to be completely transparent and tell you guys right now that yesterday, I actually recorded a video talking about this topic, right? Talking about Shaq's take and how wrong he is and how Victor is better than Bo. And in that video, I said this. I mean, we've only seen 4 games so far from Victor, and he's already put up a performance that was close to Bo's career game. Now, after recording that video, I thought, you know, I'll sit and edit the video that day, and then I'll upload it tomorrow. But turns out that same exact night that I get done recording that video and start editing it, this happens. Victor Wembanyama scores 38 points, 10 rebounds, 2 blocks, and beats the Phoenix Suns for the 2nd time. Ladies and gentlemen, there was still people who were skeptical on Victor really early on, right? Even though he dropped like a 20-something point game and like 12 rebounds, people were still saying that he was ass. You know, you got Shaq saying that he's like Bo. But after this game, you cannot even touch that comparison. I've seen it everywhere on my timeline. This comparison is no longer valid. I'm done hearing it because the difference in these two players is so drastic. It is insane, and it's not about Victor being more consistent. It's not about Victor getting more playing time than Bo. It is simply the fact that Bo is not as good. Now, there has been a lot of talk about Bo's like desire to play, like how he doesn't really put in much work in practice, or he doesn't really push for more, which is not something I'm heavily going to push because I don't really know about that. I don't know the guy personally. I don't watch him during practice. I don't know what his work ethic is like, but from what I've heard, that is the case. Another crazy thing right here is franchise history for the San Antonio Spurs, which we know has incredible rookies in the past. Victor Wembanyama, most points as a rookie, 38, only a couple away from taking that #1 spot. It's looking scary for the league. I mean, I need my Sacramento Kings to hurry up and win a fucking championship because it is about to get rough out there. With that being said, I'm glad that these comparisons are finally gone, considering we've been hearing these comparisons since Wembanyama was being scouted for the draft. Like, before he even got into the NBA, you heard people say he's just another version of Bo. We already had Victor Wembanyama in the NBA. His name is Bo. Like, done. We're done. We're done with that. Not to mention Victor is like 2 inches taller than Bo. Like, it was such a disgusting argument. I'm glad it's finally over. Man, the league, it is looking scary. Victor is taking over. It's done. No more games, no more skepticism. It is over for the league. But if you did enjoy the video, be sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below your opinion on this argument. I thought it was ridiculous from day one, but I want to hear what you guys think. I read and respond to every single comment, so I'll see you down there. So yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Later.